What is up? What is going on? Dave at SVA Card Collectors. And if you missed out yesterday, you're a fool. A dummy. Hey there, dummy. One of my favorite Sanford and Sons. Hey there, dummy. I do like some good Sanford and Son and All in the Family. Well, not at the time, but now considered semi-racist shows. But I believe in equal opportunity. Everyone being made fun of, and I believe that's what they did well, because no one lost out of being made fun of. So I like those type of shows. I don't like one person just being made fun of. I like everyone getting it and getting it good. So we had our first. Basically, it was banter, conversation, and the way it was run was basically me and Bernard jibber-jabbering, and then Carlos and Will came in, and nobody is a professional. No one, I don't think anybody would say, hey, this is what we do for a living, this is how we make our life, and this is the answers. It was just sharing stuff that we did, and answering questions, things like that. And there's not too many places that does that on a weekly basis, where it's basically there's no topic. It's going to be basically your questions and us, trying to answer them as best as possible, or give you ideas of what, it's good to hear what other people do, because it may work out for you. And also, stuff that you think is a good idea, once it starts being talked about by more people, it may sound foolish. And you may go, wow, that was dumb. And so, you can figure it out. It's good. It's good to have these talks. So I liked it a lot. Next Wednesday, we're doing the same thing, 9 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to keep it at an hour, just because my old lady, my wife, was giving me the glare when I came up. You done? You done talking about your stupid cards? Oh yeah, you had fun with your cards. Oh, that's great. You talk to other grown men about your cards. That's great. So, no, she didn't say any of that, but she just did it. I did get the glare. And so, no, plus I think once you start getting over an hour, it just becomes like, all right, a little tiring. Not everyone wants to listen to all the jibber jabber. And that's the only thing I was afraid of. I'm talking out loud. A lot of the shows that I don't like, not that I don't like, I like the people. There's a lot of people that do podcasts that I do like, but they're boring. So they have a lot of knowledge, way more knowledge than me. I'm not even going to deny that. These guys have been doing this for like 20 years or whatever. I'm just doing it for a year. So I'm just sharing my experiences and some things that I've figured out. And, these guys have seen trends, decade trends. And so, but to get that information, to get them to stop jabbering on about their life and whatever, I don't care. I just want to tell you, I don't care. And very dry, and sometimes they try to be funny, and they're just not funny. And again, they are good people, and I like them. I actually, they're very knowledgeable. I've learned a ton, but just to get through it all, and that's the only thing I'm worried about this Wednesday thing. So the more people show up, the more people ask questions, the more I don't have to start jibber jabbering, because I'm not really going to have any topics that I'm going to specifically talk about. I may say something that I've been talking about during the week, but beyond that, I'm not going to have anything special, because that's not the point of the show. The point of the show is, hey man, I got a specific question. Hey, I got this card. I got this. I got that. What do you think is happening, in the future? And I will, try to figure some stuff out to say. And some people may agree, other people may not, and that's a good thing. If you don't agree, that's a good. because then it can change my thinking. Yeah, no, just go right in front of me. Like, I don't know what's up with these drivers. They just literally just cut right in front of me and just go, oh, hey, what do you mean? I'm just trying to change a lane here as you go 50 miles an hour and I go 10. All right. So, yeah, you already know. I already opened up the last box of Prism that I had. I couldn't even wait. Couldn't wait. And that was because I don't see the price that I bought it at. I already had it in my head that I was going to open it up anyway. I just was delaying the gratification. And once again, no Zion. No Zion, no Morant, no RJ Barrett. I got an instant impact Zion, which is the garbage of the Zions. I did get a Jarrett Culver green. I got another Bowl silver. And I forget who else. I got Kawhi Leonard ruby red, which is garbage, apparently. And yesterday, Will, a young man who's in high school, was talking about the many parallels that have now been added to Panini, and that's not good. I still think this year's Panini will be fine because A, I think they look nice. B, you do have some centering issues, so I think PSA 10s will be slightly harder to come by. And 3, they're still going to have cards that are, short print or a shorter print. So those are the cards that they're going to go. It's really the silver. I think you'll find out, unfortunately, in a couple of years, how many were produced, because you'll see the volume or the amount of PSA 10s and 9s, cards that are being graded. You can see with the Lucas how many there are. And it's a fuddy-duddy number, because sometimes if they get a 9, people are cracking them and resubmitting them. So it may be slightly skewed, but you can't say that's the majority. Maybe, you figure out a certain percentage. Maybe you go, all right, 10% of the number is people cracking them and going for that 10 again. So there's that. But we shall see. But everyone's now talking about draft. One tidbit of advice: a lot of people do not send the base cards, the paper cards. And if you are a glutton for punishment and think you can make a couple of bucks, there are some people that are selling the base cards. Now, if you are getting a jumbo, you will get an entire set in one box, meaning you will get 12 sets. One place had it for $50, and you got all the paper. Paper coming your way. So that means you have 12 sets. The only thing is you're going to have to correlate them. But you can get probably $15, maybe right now $20, but it'll probably range between $10 to $15 if you just do the sets. That's not bad. So you can see where I'm going. Since I'm dumb, I'm just going to do $10. 10 times 12, that's 120. You're doubling your money. And you're going to get more than that. So that may be something that you want to look at. It's a little work, or a lot of work, or you can go player lots. You might make more money doing player lots, especially now. You have that. So a couple of options if you're looking. That's a easy flip that I saw. Brought to you by SVA Card Collectors. SVA, your number one source for working tirelessly days on end to make $50. But yeah, it's not bad. So there's my tip, and that'll probably be the title of the show: Quick Flips to Make Money in 2019 Bowman Draft. Boom, done. Drinking my coffee now. Oh, by the way, somebody emailed me about ordering a coffee. I don't know if it was free or I had to pay for it. I don't know. I like free. I'm not going to lie. But what if I didn't like the coffee? That would be terrible. I drink it and I go, oh, this is garbage. And this garbage was brought to you by. So, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. So, yeah, I'm jibber jabbering. I did see the Triple E, the Panini baseball. I forget what the hell. There's a bunch of E's, and it's all the minor leagues. It's basically Panini's version of draft, but they have more players. They have everyone that everybody's looking for. They have Witt. They have the Martian. Martian's selling well, and I would take a look at his previous release. Maybe people aren't looking at those as much because everyone's, got new eye candy. But I think once he comes out with his Bowman, later those cards are going to dip a bit. Just saying. So I think 2020 is going to be a big... I think it's going to be more money. I wouldn't say it's more money because draft has way more first cards, but it's going to be up there. People are going to want that. So it may, I'm going to use it again. Phrase of the week: behoove you to buy a box now at pre-sale because that will go up. Yes, indeedy. All right. I really didn't have anything planned. I was too tired from yesterday. And I had to stay up with the little man. So, there's that. But I did give you the one tidbit. So you did get a tip. There you go. I do think if, breaking right now, it's if you have a cheap team that you PC, that's the way to go with draft. I do. I posted the pricing that I get on the person that I use. So take a look at that. I might be spending way too much money. You may go, dude, you can get it for $15 less. Joe Schmo's breakers guy. I don't know. So just check it out. And that's where I saw the base, base cards, all the base cards for $50, which I think is a smart idea. I know some of the breakers use those cards to get some money back. To make the breaks a little bit cheaper, but that's a ton of work for them. I wouldn't think they would want to go through all that nonsense, and this guy didn't. So, all right, guys, SVAcardcollectors.com. Download the Flick Chat app. That's where all the conversation's at. Join the Facebook group so next Wednesday you can be involved in the discussion, ask your questions, all that nonsense, and you guys know what to do. Buy some cards and go broke. Later.